Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, and it's okay because we're having a hard time connecting. Welcome to day 2,931 of What She Up To Now. She are my initials, and so I just made this up as I started documenting my journey back in 2018. I think in 2018 I started sharing, okay, this is what I'm working on, this is what's working, this was what's not. So if you're really curious, you could go back, and I should go back through the last 8 years, 9 years, this is year 9, and see some of the crazy things I've tried. I guarantee I have forgotten more things that I did than that were unsuccessful than things that I did that are successful, right? Because we keep doing the things that work and we stop doing the things that don't work for us. Guess what? Everything works for somebody, but everything does not work for us. Just like we are for some people, we're not for everybody. Today we're talking about decision-making confidence. All this week we're talking about confidence in action for both the Supersize You Annual Challenge and the Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge. First year I've done an annual challenge in the Supersize Your Business community, and I'm doing that on the Skool platform. If you'd like to join me for that, just put Skool, and this annoys Facebook, but do it anyway, in the comments below, and we'll see if they actually let me see any of the comments below. So far I've noticed every video that I talk about Skool even on gets filtered out and doesn't get shown to any of my people or to anyone else, which is super frustrating. I'm sure it's in their algorithm to make people advertise or something. Anyway, I forgot to share in Supersize You Annual Challenge our 10-10-10 tool. And that is, we ask when we're making a decision so we can make faster decisions and not dwell on them or be afraid of making them. We need to realize they're reversible. There's almost no decisions that we make, except for there are some I'm not even going to talk about. But if we make irreparable damage to ourselves, those are not usually reversible, right? So that's why I don't believe that we should use drugs or alcohol in excess, etc., or smoke, because those things we know, or eat too many sweets and carbohydrates and fake processed food, right? It's my opinion, but I know I choose not to participate in those things because I know that they can cause irreparable damage to me and my body, right? But aside from that, most decisions are reversible. Most things that we say yes to when we start going down the road and we find out, oh my gosh, this is so not right for me. Whether it's, and even big things, right? I can't tell you how many times I changed my mind in college in terms of what I was going to major in. And it was irreversible. Or, I mean, anytime I made a decision and went down track, now I did end up graduating with 3 bachelor degrees, because I liked school and I was interested in a lot of different things. So there's that. It just took longer, but it wasn't something that I couldn't change my mind about. And so many things we get locked in our brain to think, oh, I have to do this or that, or it's going to be the end of the world. And that's just nonsense. That's just our subconscious and our comfort zone trying to keep us in it and safe. And we need to just take a deep breath, ignore it, and then use the 10-10-10 rule. And all that is, it's just a framework. And I've got lots of decision-making frameworks. So if you don't have one that you use on a regular basis, just ask, and I will share some in the comments below or in the rest of the videos this week in our topic on action. And maybe I'll share one a day as part of this week's challenge. But you ask yourself, will this decision matter in 10 minutes? Will it matter in 10 months? Will it matter in 10 years? And if you spend about 5 minutes going through that, thinking about it and just writing down, and if you get no, then just make a decision choice and go with it. If you get yes anywhere in the process, ask yourself, well, what are the possible ramifications of that? What is the best that could happen? What is the worst that could happen, right? And then make your decision based on that, knowing that you can always change your mind, right? Sometimes we commit to things and we realize, oh my God, this is not the right thing for me. And we can find graceful ways to change our mind and go a different direction. There's nothing wrong with that. And will everybody agree with it? No, but guess what? Everybody else isn't living your life. Only you are. So we asked and I'm trying to get a rhythm going with my videos this year. Pretty much I just get on and start talking, but I want to add a little bit more structure this year to the challenges for sure. This one, I'm never going to have structure. I'm just going to get on and talk. But for Supersize You Annual Challenge and the Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge, I want to have some structure. We've got a topic. Here's 3 things to remember about this. And then an action item. And then, hey, think about these things and reflect on this as you're doing today's homework. Why? Because it'll make it deeper and more powerful for you, and you'll retain the lesson and make it your own, which is what we need to do with everything we learn about. We will be covering the SOAP framework starting tomorrow. I'm saying it so that I commit to doing it. Otherwise, I might forget and do something else. So I want to make sure that we build the SOAP framework and our super framework process we came up with last month into every month, so that we've got those frameworks and tools so we can install them in our subconscious and have incredible results in every area and aspect of our life, not just confidence. But if we do it for confidence, it will impact all the other areas and aspects of our life. That's right. That's all I've got. If I can help you in any way, please hit me up and ask. Believe me, it's not all I've got, but I need to cut it under 10 minutes. Ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.